What's going on, guys, gals, non-binary pals? Artisan Kane here, coming at you with a Week 1 preview. This week we are battling the Atlanta Starmies, coached by TGP David. I'll leave a link in the description so you can follow him and his channel. He does a bunch of VGC and Pokemon stuff on there. It's pretty cool to watch. Okay, so as you see, my six Pokemon have their breakdowns up on the screen, and then on the bottom I have the six Pokemon that David has. So we'll go over the six Pokemon that I will be facing against first. We got Excelgor, Drapion, Dreadnought, Diggersby, Dragapult, and Braviary. So right off the bat, we can see that Dragapult is probably our biggest problem. Diggersby also. Diggersby with like huge power, ability, stuff like that can be an issue. Dreadnought, since Gmax and Dmax are allowed, Dreadnought with Swift Swim setting up its own rain can be problematic. Acelgor, really fast base speed, can set up stuff like spikes, and then Drapion, Toxic Spikes, Stab Knockoff, and Braviary has a couple different sets it can run as being a fighting flying type. I've seen some choice scarf sets with it. It's also got access to Defog. So real quick, I'm going to go over my team and how we're going to play against these guys. So first up, we got Hilda Dracovish, pretty standard choice scarf set. At level 50, it hits 190 speed with the scarf. Acelgor, Dragapult, and Swift Swim Dreadnought are fast. Definitely going to be faster than that 190. So we do need that scarf, and then we also need the second player I'm going to be talking about here, Claude, the Ribombee. Ribombee definitely needs to be putting up sticky webs in this game if we want to get Dracovish to hit those faster moving Mons, especially in the late game. Ribombee is going to have there a Focus Sash that kind of guarantees webs or go up in the worst case scenario. If for whatever reason Dragapult comes in on Ribombee, Moonblast OHKOs. So that's why we've got that on there. U-turn for obvious momentum. If we can get something going, that's a good way to do it. And aromatherapy is more for if the Dragapult's like a Will-O-Wisp set, or T-Wave, that can help cure anybody on my team, but specifically Dracovish, since paralysis will affect the speed and burn will affect the attack stat. Next, we've got Raphael, the Avalugg. Avalugg has a spin support there with Rapid Spin. Remove hazards. Like I said, Acelgor can set up spikes. Drapion can set up T-spikes, so that gets rid of that. We also have, our two other poison mons that can get rid of T-spikes if that's an issue. But Dreadnaught's Gmax Stone Surge, I think it's called, also sets up rocks, so Rapid Spin can be important. That's also why Avalugg has heavy duty boots, to make sure he's not taking that damage before he gets off spin. Avalanche and Body Press are on there. It's kind of standard moves for Avalugg. Avalanche hits harder if the opponent hits you first, which is almost always the case with Avalugg with a really low base speed. And then Body Press, fighting type move that does more damage based on the defensive stat, not the attack stat. And Avalugg's got crazy high defense stat, so that's why that move's on there. And then we have Recover for longevity. Also with the ability Sturdy, once you get back up to full HP, it basically works like a Focus Sash. So if I'm able to, recover and get another Sturdy, Sash, that's perfect. Then we have Life Orb, Dragon Dance, Scrafty, Sylvain. Ability Moxie, in case we can get a kill off, we can start that chain going, get the attack boosts. Drain Punch and Knockoff are two really powerful stabs. Drain Punch gives you recovery. Knockoff gets rid of the item, so those two can help really punch holes in the team. I opted for Ice Punch in the last roll because it gives me a lot more coverage with things like Braviary, Dragapult, and Diggersby if the if it's needed. Next we got Lysithea, Gengar. I'm running an air balloon on it this week. And the reason for that is with an air balloon, it's a pretty good check to Diggersby. Diggersby really runs like Earthquake Quick Attack, and with the air balloon before it gets popped, both of those attacks can't hit Gengar. Obviously, Quick Attack can't hit Gengar because it's a normal move anyways. So if there's a situation where Gengar can come in on Diggersby and force it out, if the Diggersby's locked in to a move because of a band or the Choice Scarf, that gives us a free Nasty Plot. So we are running a Nasty Plot set. Nasty Plot 3 attacks. Focus Blast, Shadow Ball, and Sludge Wave. I'm not a fan of Focus Blast because of the accuracy on there, but having that extra fighting move is really important, especially if we're in a situation where we need it for to hit super effective. Lastly, we have who I think is going to be the star of this game, and that's going to be Leone the Toxtricity. We got choice specs, and what we're going to do with choice specs is just start punching holes. Boom Burst, Overdrive, Hex, and Sludge Wave. Boom Burst specs can OHKO Drapion, Diggersby, and a Cellgore if they don't have any HP, or depending on how much defense EVs they have invested. Same thing for Overdrive, can OHKO Dreadnought and Braviary, again depending on how it's invested. And we're running Hex because if to help us deal with Dragapult. A D-Max Hex becoming Phantasm, OHKO 0 HP, invested 0 special defense, Dragapult. What we're going to do is we're going to lead with Toxtricity this game. I think it's pretty uncommon. They might be expecting a Rabombi lead that's pretty standard. But what I'm going to do is lead off with that Toxtricity and just start clicking buttons. Right off the bat, just start smashing Boom Bursts and seeing what I can start knocking out or really weakening. I think with that, we'll be able to cripple his team right off the bat and make it easy in the late game to do things like Sticky Web, Vicious Friend Sweep. So that's what I got for this week. Like I said, we're playing the Atlanta Starmies, and I will post the game, or actually, no, David's going to be posting the game on his YouTube. So I will put a link to that also.